Hello everyone, welcome to Gagan's virtual classroom. Today we'll discuss the poem A House, a Home by Lorraine M.Halli from class 6th NCERT book Honeysuckle. In this video, we'll see a line-by-line explanation of the poem. Also, we'll discuss the meaning of difficult words using pictures. And we'll see the rhyming words and the rhyming scheme. And in the end, we'll also discuss question and answers. एंड आगे बढ़ने से पहले आपको बता दूं कि अगर आपने सेम एक्सप्लेनेशन हिंदी में देखनी है तो नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिए गए लिंक को क्लिक करें. ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. A House, a Home is a very short poem consisting of 2 stanzas. So this is stanza 1 and this is stanza 2. And it is written by an American poet, Lorraine M.Halli. So in this poem, she has brought out a very clear difference between a house and a home. Now before we begin reading, I would like you to know what is a stanza. So like in a prose, the text is divided into paragraphs. A poem is divided into stanzas. So a stanza is a grouped set of lines that follow a particular pattern. And the lines in a stanza, they relate to a similar thought or topic. For example, in this poem, the poet in stanza 1 has talked about a house and she has explained what a house is. And in stanza 2, she has talked about home. Now, before we begin reading the poem, I would like you to think or discuss with your partner the difference between a house and a home. And for this, you can pause the video, and once you are done thinking, you can play the video and enjoy the poem. Let's read the first stanza. What is a house? It's brick and stone and wood that's hard, some window glass and perhaps a yard. It's eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. So the first line in the first stanza is a question. The poet has asked what a house is. And in the remaining lines, she has herself answered the question. And she says that a house is a structure made of brick and stone and hardwood. And it's made of some window glass and perhaps a yard. Now what is a yard? So yard is a small enclosed ground that does not have a roof. So this is a yard. It's eaves and chimneys and tile floors. So a house has eaves. Eaves are the edges of a roof that stick out over the walls. So these are eaves. And chimneys are the pipes or the structure from which smoke comes out. So the poet says that a house is made of eaves, chimneys and floors that are tiled and stucco and roof and lots of doors. Now stucco is this plaster that is used to cover walls and roofs. So in this stanza, the poet has talked about house and what it is. According to the poet, the house is just a structure which is made up of bricks, stones, wood, window glass, roof, eaves, chimneys, and lots of doors. Now come to the second stanza. What is a home? It's loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you are always caring. Now again, the first line in the second stanza is also a question. And in this, the poet has asked what a home is. And again, in the rest of the lines, she has herself answered the question. So according to her, a home is a loving family. A family that consists of family members that do for each other. Do for each other means they help each other, they do kind acts for each other without any selfish motive. And a home consists of brothers, sisters, fathers and mothers, and there are unselfish acts, there is sharing, and it is family members where the members love each other and they care for each other. So this, according to the poet, is a home. So according to her, a house is simply a structure or a building, but a home is where family resides and where a family that loves each other lives. Now let's look at the rhyming words in stanza 1. First of all, what are rhyming words? Words that rhyme with each other, that sound the same. For example, cap rhymes with tap. Hut rhymes with cut. So in stanza 1, the word hard, it sounds the same as yard. So hard and yard, they are rhyming words. Similarly, floors and doors, these are rhyming words because floors sound the same as doors. Now let's look at the rhyming scheme of stanza 1. So how do we find a rhyming scheme? For this, we look at the last word of each line. So in the first line, we have house. We always give A to the first line. After that, we look at the last word in the second line, which is stone. So does stone rhyme with house? No. These two words don't sound the same. So after A comes B. So we give second line B. Now come to the third line. The last word is hard. Does it rhyme with stone or house? No, it does not. So we give it a C. Next come to the fourth line. We have glass. Does it rhyme with any of these words? No. So we'll give it a D. Now come to yard. Does it rhyme with any of these words? Yes, it rhymes with hard. So we have given hard a C. So we'll give yard also a C. Next come to chimneys. Does it rhyme with any of these words? No. So after D comes E. So we'll give it E. Next is floors. So does it rhyme with anyone? No. And we'll give it F. Then comes roof. So this also does not rhyme with any of the words given here. So we'll give it a G. In the end, we have doors and it rhymes with floors. And we have given floors an F. So to doors also we'll give F. So the rhyming scheme of stanza 1 is A, B, C, D, C, E, F, G, F. So this is how you find a rhyming scheme. Now let's come to the second stanza. First, let's look at the rhyming words in stanza 2. So here others and mothers, they sound the same. So these are the rhyming words. Similarly, sharing and caring, they both rhyme with each other. Now let's look at the rhyming scheme. So the first line has home as the last word. So we give this line an H. And why is that? Because in the first stanza, the last letter that we had assigned to a line was G. And in alphabets, the next letter that comes is H. Now in the second line, we have the word family. And it does not rhyme with home. So we give it I. Next we have others. Again, others also does not rhyme with any of these two words. So we give it the letter J. Next we have sisters. Sisters also does not rhyme with any of these words. So the next letter that comes in the alphabets is K. Next we have mothers. And this word rhymes with others. To this line we have given J. So here also we'll write J. Next we have acts. And this does not rhyme with any of these words. So we'll give it an L. Then we have sharing. We'll assign it an M because it does not rhyme with any of these words. Then we have ones. We'll give it N. And in the end we have caring, which rhymes with sharing. And to sharing we have given M. So here also we'll write M. So the rhyming scheme of the second stanza is HIJKJLMNM. So this is the rhyming scheme and this is how you find out the rhyming scheme. Now let's look at the questions. You may pause the video and try to complete the following sentences. And once you are done, you may play the video and check your answers. And your answers need not be exactly the same. Even if there's a little variation, your answers would be correct. I hope you've written your answers. So the first sentence is, a house is made of brick, stone, wood and glass. It has windows, doors, floor, roof, a yard, and a chimney. A home is made by a loving and caring family. It has family members who love and care for each other selflessly. Now complete the following sentences about your house and home. Now since this is about your house and home and you know best about it, whatever you write here would be correct. Now let's see. My house is made of bricks and cement. It is small and beautiful. It has spacious rooms and a well-maintained garden. The best thing about my home is that my family members are very loving and caring. So this was about it. I hope you liked the poem. If you have any doubt or suggestion, please write in the comment section below. Thank you.